Hello, guys. Welcome again to another episode of Beyond the Blacktop. It's your boy, Cody, Wes, whatever you want to call me. I'm the best. And as always, with me is my co-host, Hutch.
Yo, what's up, y'all? It's been a minute.
Listen, I would love to talk to you guys about how my team Newcastle has been going crazy. We had one crazy little loss, but we bounced back with another four-score game. But we'll talk about that more on another podcast. James, tell them where to find you at.
Look, man, Cody's gonna be joining me, Mateo, and Julius on my other podcast called The Tap In. We film every Sunday, post every Monday, so tap in if you haven't already.
Tap into the tap in. I feel it. Bars.
Facts.
Oh, man.
All right,
What we got for them today, man? What we gonna do?
we got three special topics today.
Here we go.
WNBA. We haven't talked about the playoffs. It's been a little minute. The NBA started this past Tuesday. We've already had a few iconic moments already. And
it's scary in the NBA.
It's getting scary already. And we are halfway through the NFL season. And no, I don't know who's going to do what, if I'm being quite honest, but we'll talk about it later.
Yeah, we'll touch base on that when we get to that point.
But to start it off, a topic that we haven't been able to talk about for quite a while is the WNBA Playoffs. If you guys don't know, the Aces pulled it off and are the new WNBA champions. Or not new, I guess they've been there, done that before. But
sweep, though?
A sweep is crazy.
The first ever, guys, game of 7 in the WNBA. And the Aces got the sweep.
Now, I want to say that I'm, surprised. But, the only reason I'm not too surprised that it happened is because I truly believe that had Nafisa on Minnesota never went down with the injury, they would have won that, and it would have been a much more competitive. No disrespect to the Mercury, they got a good team.
No disrespect at all. They have a great team.
But Nafisa was on a mission, bro.
And even though the Mercury held their own against the Lynx, I think matchup wise, the Lynx were better equipped to go against the Aces. People always say, "Well, if this team beat that team, wouldn't that team?" No, that's not how that works. Unfortunately, it's not how no sport works. It's because the Browns beat the Packers doesn't mean anything when the Packers play another team that the Browns done beat already. They can beat them.
Yeah,
I believe it.
It all comes down to the matchup, bro. They just had nobody for A'ja Wilson, bro. Nobody.
And even when they put their best players on her, it just it wasn't helping.
Who is it? Alyssa Thomas. She's good, but
a dog.
But A'ja, I would have loved to see A'ja and Nafisa go at it.
Yeah, I wanted to see that battle. I just wanted to see the Lynx, honestly, and the Aces as two of the best teams in the league. We seen the Aces start off 14-14.
Mm-hmm.
They were playing kind of really bad at the start of the season, but I don't know what they had in that mid-season talk. I don't know what they did. They took a trip together. They had one of them Dennis Rodman Vegas moments. I don't know what happened, but they got it together.
Apparently, A'ja Wilson did something. Apparently, it was either a video recording or a text message that she sent to the whole team, or they had a meeting. But she apparently sparked the 14-game win streak that they had, or whatever it was. And then
it takes your leader to do that. It's
definition.
Like I said, even with my joke I made about the Dennis Rodman Vegas thing, that was Scotty and Jordan saying, "Go do what you got to do real quick to get your mind right, but come back."
Mm-hmm.
So she probably told them, "Hey, listen, we ain't got no games for a couple days. Do whatever you got to do to lock back in. Go get all that attention everything that's bothering you. Go knock that out. And for this rest of this season, I need y'all to lock in. If y'all buy in with me, I'll buy in with y'all." And it was clear.
That's exactly what happened, bro. They bought in and they was unstoppable.
Bro, they were a force. Like even when there was games where Asia didn't perform to the top, Chelsea Gray went off, Jackie Young went off, Jewel Floyd. Like, they were just all Jewel Lloyd. I mean, they all was just going crazy, and it was like, bro, it really showed how many forces that team really had.
Mm-hmm.
And I ain't gonna lie, it's cheating.
It. She's just too good. Defensive Player of the Year, even if it was who cares? What was it? MVP. I get both in just one season. It's crazy.
Get both of those, then ended with the Finals MVP.
4 MVPs in
the
general
ring.
is wild.
Yes, the most.
This begs the question: is she the greatest WNBA player of all time? Who has better accolades, man? You can't tell me one person.
I can't, bro. It's up there for sure. Like,
the only person that I hear you out on is Maya Moore, and that's pretty much it.
But that's only if she didn't stop. If she
would have kept going,
she stopped. So it hurts her a lot that she stopped. But we know, like, it's almost like Jordan. We know if Jordan didn't lead him 2 years, he might have had 8 rings in a row.
Yep.
Because that team was that unstoppable. And it's like, bro, the Aces, I love the Aces so much because that team was truly built off of draft picks.
Oh, yeah.
Like, the only person that got traded to that team or acquired was Jewel Lloyd. Other than that, that was all that team, like, earlier when they had Kelsey Plum on her. Them was all picks they got, which is crazy.
Yeah, but I bet you because the owner of the Aces is the same guy who owns the Raiders, and he was like, "Bro, I love this team. That's the only team I have that wins." I was like, "That is hilarious."
Does anything,
and I was like, "Hey, I respect it." But the one thing,
I love their culture. Go ahead.
Oh, the culture is great. That coach is awesome.
That's
love
what
her.
I'm gonna say. She's great, bro. And you can tell her. She's like, what's the coach's name for the Lions again? I can't think of his name right now.
Dan Campbell.
She's like a Dan Campbell for them, bro. Like, he will run through a wall for her because they know she'll do the same for them.
Mm-hmm.
She gets on the court and getting people faces if something bad happens. Like,
she come from the Greg Popovich coaching tree.
That makes sense.
It does.
It adds up.
It does. It really does.
That adds up a lot, actually.
Mm-hmm. Hey, Greg Popovich got his fingers everywhere, man. But
Talk about that real soon.
Yeah, there's one team that shocked the hell out of me, and that is the Indiana Fever. I didn't think they was going to do as well as they did, bro. They had 6 people at one point injured at the same time. They was taking players off the couch at home, and somehow, some way, made it to the playoffs. They
was
beat
calling people like,
who
are
they
you in
beat?
town? We might need you.
I forgot who they beat in that first round. But
was it the Dream?
Might have been the Dream. Either way,
the Atlanta.
They took the Aces to Game 5. Took them to the final game of the series.
And
I didn't expect
Asia
that.
having an incredible game to beat them.
And she had to have one hell of a game.
And it still was a close game.
Yep. So shout out
Same thing happened with Seattle too. They had a battle with Seattle too.
Shout out to Stephanie White, I think is the coach of the Indiana Fever, because she must have done something. Them girls was out there hooping their hearts out. If only they had their strength of their whole team, maybe they could have won.
Maybe 2 of their stars. They didn't have Sophie. They didn't have Aaliyah or Caitlin. They didn't have nobody. They almost called me.
They was calling everybody under the sun and hey, they made it work.
They was finna tell Siakam put a wig on and pull a Joanna Man for him.
They needed something.
They needed help. But the one team that shocked me the most, like the whole season, shout out to the home team. Y'all know I'm a Golden State fan. The Valkyries.
Ooh, they was buckets.
First season,
gosh, they was playing so good.
First season made it to the playoffs. They went from they said they made the most money as a premier team. They made the most money in history because of what they was doing, sales wise, winning. They made a run. They were giving people problems too.
It was really good.
Coach won Coach of the Year.
I can only name one player on the team. I don't know why.
I'm pretty sure she's the one who won the got me made an All-Star this year.
I think so. I can't remember. Now I can't remember her name. Shit. No disrespect.
They were great this year.
But
so shout out to the Valkyrie.
Shout out to them. And the WNBA future is looking mad bright right now. In the next 5 years, they should be adding, I think, 3 or 4 teams.
I think it's 4. Like the next 2 or 3 years, they're adding 2 teams already.
There's like
Portland is one. Detroit is one, I think.
Detroit, I think Portland, in Toronto, I want to say, or 3 that
Toronto
I know
is
for
like
sure.
one of the ones coming like now.
Yeah. Then once there, that'll be 15 teams, I think, right? Or 14.
I just like what it's gonna do for the game and like the draft. It's gonna expand, and we get to see a lot of these players we were seeing in college that were dominant actually get a chance to showcase themselves in the WNBA.
Because it expands the regular season has to be longer now. The playoffs would also could be longer if you go by conference. You can have 2 separate conferences. Once you get 14 teams or 16, you could go 7-7 or 8-8, and then the top 4 teams make it, or something like that. Top 6 teams in each division make it.
You can really do some fun stuff.
So that's pretty exciting.
I'm excited. Yeah, I'm really excited for this. And then, like I was saying with the college thing, there's a lot of people that don't get their shot on their first team and get to another team and do great. So it's like with them more space, you'll have people. For instance, this inaugural team, Kate Martin, that's her name, right?
Yeah. She
played for the Aces. Let her go.
Yep.
She went over to the Mercury, was doing the same thing.
Valkyrie.
That's what I meant. Valkyrie. Went to the Valkyrie, started getting buckets. And I'm like, she was doing this on the Aces. What are y'all tripping off of? She been Money Martin. What's up? But like, this is what she does. But the Aces just couldn't keep her because they already had all those stars. You only can pay so many people.
Mm-hmm.
But that's her. She found her team now, and she can be able to play there. And I can't think of her last name right now, but her name is Haley. She played for
Vandersloot.
No, but she played for Stanford in college, and she ended up getting drafted to the Atlanta Dream. They waived her not too long ago. She was a high draft pick too. She was a bucket in college. She went to the Wings not too long ago when they had some people down and was hooping.
Mm-hmm.
They let her go when stuff came back, but they was like, "No, bring her back." And she signed back on and was hooping with them ever since. And this just shows, like, we all know this. This happens in the NBA all the time. Like Kevin Porter Jr. When he first got drafted or signed to the Cavs, he was playing with them. It wasn't working out over there. He left, went to the G League, started balling out, came back up and started playing for the Rockets. And it was a young team where he can do what he wanted to do. So he started going crazy. It's just sometimes you gotta find that right fit for you.
And
people who draft you sometimes not that right fit.
But they're gonna have a lot more opportunities with these new teams.
I love it, bro. It's making the game, especially with the talent we got coming out soon. I want to love to see that because like Juju, Malaysia, Law J still forgot to come out. AZ Fudd. It's a lot of people coming out. So
that girl from Rutgers.
Yummy.
Mm-hmm.
She finna get in the league and she finna have an AI impact. I'm telling you, bro. Because nobody is dribbling like that. When she get up there, they finna start banning all types of stuff. I promise you. Gonna be so many dribble moves and stuff banned because of her. I'm telling you, bro. I can see it.
Hey,
hoop too different.
It's exciting, bro. Can't wait. For
yeah,
it.
bro.
But staying on the topic of basketball, the NBA season is underway, ladies and gentlemen. It started with a banger on Tuesday night with the OKC Thunder going into double overtime against the Houston Rockets. That was exciting. That was a great game.
That's why, listen, as a new soccer fan, I'm loving just being there and being immersed in the culture of soccer. But that's the one thing I don't like about regular season soccer. I understand it's already 90 minutes. And if you don't score in those, you're probably not scoring in 5 more. But I love the fact that in basketball, we can get to 5 overtimes before somebody's going to win.
Mm-hmm.
I even said that one time in football earlier when the Cowboys and the Packers tied. I was like, what is this? I don't believe in ties, bro. My favorite sport, you gonna die on the court. Somebody's gonna win.
Somebody got to win, bro.
Bro, cause I forgot when it was. It was a couple years back. I think a team, it went like triple overtime or something, or quadruple. It was something crazy. Because nobody was scoring. It was great defense on both sides. And I was getting angry because I was like, bruh, somebody just win. I want to go to bed.
And my thing about that game was I don't think Kevin Durant really played as well as I thought he would. But I think that's because the Rockets lack a point guard. Like a true point guard.
Yeah.
They're trying to make Reed Shepherd one, and that could work. That could be a thing. But he needs to stop shooting that shit whenever he gets in trouble. And they pressure him. He's like, oh, well, fucking jacking it up. No, bro, pass it to KD or pass it to Sengun on the block. That was also another thing. They kept making him post up at like that wing next to the bench. He would dribble it up and he would start posting up, backing down from the 3-point line. I'm like, bruh, let him set up on the block. Someone throw that mug to him and he can work from there. Why is he backing down from the 3-point line? Either way, though, he was hooping. Regardless,
like we said, bro, or it was mainly D. He said that when we was on there, you can see that they're really missing. They're really missing Van Fleet.
Yeah, Van Fleet. Yeah,
they're missing him. They're missing him a lot because he would be that person that would run that point guard role to perfection with that kind of offense. He can space the floor enough, but he can run and set both of those guys up. Don't get me wrong, KD doesn't need to be set up, but it just has a different factor. When, unfortunately, the person they have running the one right now can't shoot. We've seen it. A man is not a prolific shooter.
No.
Like, he may hit a 3 every now and then in the corner. But as far as being a shooter, it's not his strong suit. Nah. So, if we get Reed to really run the point guard position and have him start, give him that pressure. Don't make him shy away from being in that starting lineup.
Nope.
Because that's what's being.
What was the starting five for them?
It was a tall 5 because if I remember correctly, KD started at the 2.
Oh, damn.
So they had.
Amen was the point guard?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure they had Sengun and Steven Adams in.
Oh, my goodness.
Yeah. So they had Amen, KD, Jabari, Sengun, and Steven Adams.
That's a crazy lineup.
If a man could shoot, that would be dangerous.
That would be dangerous. But he can't shoot a lick.
You had all two-way players. That's a problem. If he develops even a little bit, that is a scare. KD at the 2 is a problem for any team.
Mm-hmm. But,
except, obviously, Oklahoma City Thunder. They would belt in that second overtime. They were locking them up, bro. It was over.
Yeah, there's nothing they could do.
This is all without Jalen Williams, one of their most prolific defenders. They still had Lou, and I give Lou Dort his due diligence. He was really giving KD a hard time. And, I mean, KD still had his, but to do, like you said, KD didn't play his best. To limit Kevin Durant as one of the most prolific scorers in the NBA, good job, Lou Dort. You did what you're supposed to do.
Mm-hmm.
If you hold somebody like that under, like, in a 20 range, that is playing good defense.
He was being a pest, bro, and that was the best thing he could have did right there.
Yeah, easily.
And don't
What we
forget
want him to do.
about that boy Shea Gilgeous Alexander, bro. What did he had like?
Bro,
How many did he
first
have?
off,
He had like 30 something.
the shot he shot to put the game in overtime was already crazy. And then he just kept doing. Bro, I love the way he plays because the mid range is open 90% of the game. And most of these other teams live and die by the three. He takes that midi. He don't care. And it be confusing people because the game they play now is really dunk or layup and three. Dunk and three. Like, so when he be driving full speed to the paint, people think, oh, if it could be a block, and he just stop on a dime. Now they run into the paint looking dumb. He's shooting a midi. It works every time, bro.
I guess I here's my thing though, and I'm gonna bring in one of the other topics we want to talk about. Wemby. It makes me rethink my pick in fantasy basketball, bro.
Man.
Cause look, I'm not mad at it. He had damn near 40, but Wemby had like 70 fantasy points. But I'm just like I could have had them both. I could have picked Wemby, but SGA is still SGA, and I couldn't pass up on that chance. And there's still the opportunity for, hopefully it doesn't happen, Wemby going down with injury.
I'm gonna say, that one thing that they always say, the best ability is availability, and Wemby does. That's a 7-footer, bro. It happens. They all get hurt and go down.
He's 7'5", bro. He looked every bit of it against Dallas, bro. He was making Anthony Davis look like a child out there.
So now we're on this topic because I was waiting to get to this. I could not wait to get to it, honestly. He had me glued to the TV, bro. I couldn't stop watching because I didn't know what I was going to miss. Like, Stephon Castle threw this man a oop on a fast break. He threw it above everybody. And Wemby caught it. I was like, where's that ball going? He throwing an outlet to somebody else? Next thing you know, I just see these arms not even fully extended. He had them in like 90-degree angles. I was like, bro, this is... But Popovich, they said that he told them in this man's rookie year, he's 7'4". Throw it in the air. Who's going to out-jump him? Either going to be a catch or a turnover. Throw it up there.
Mm-hmm.
What's the worst that's going to happen? He going to tip it probably back to himself? It's simple thinking, but when you think about it, it's like...
That's exactly what they were doing.
We should all think this, but now that people are actually implementing that play,
it's not fair, bro.
And I'm scared because he didn't got some muscle, bro. He playing different.
He a cheat code, man.
He's playing aggressive.
He's a cheat code.
You know what it is? He said it. He did not work out. I don't know. I got misinformation. He did no physical or training workouts with Kevin Garnett. That man said he purely picked his brain. To pick the big ticket's brain, it's already dangerous enough without working out with him. When you get that mentality that Kevin Garnett had, then you work out with Hakeem Olajuwon over the summer,
and the Monks
together. The Monks is what made him have his composure together, where he ain't fazed by nothing.
Nope. That was hilarious.
Did you work out with one of the best paint footwork people ever?
Gotta get them feet together, man.
Bro, the problem. Excuse me. It was that one dunk where he passed it and got it back from over Lively, and like it was a weird catch he had, but then he like euroed into a dunk. I was like, how did he even do that?
It makes no sense, bro. He's a literal cheat code. His nickname is the Alien or whatever. The Alien. That's crazy, and that makes so much sense, bro. And I think Tolga brought it up earlier in when we was texting. If he keeps playing like that, is he the best player in the NBA?
Yes, and he's the MVP front runner already. Like everybody after last night said that that's their MVP, hands down.
Mm-hmm.
Like,
Is he gonna be the youngest MVP ever? Can't remember.
Will he be younger than Derek? You know,
I don't know. I think they both did in
I
their.
don't know.
No,
And third
Derek.
year.
Yeah, third year. Or did Derek do it in the second year?
No, it's just third year.
Yeah, third year.
Well, it'll be around the same time. So it all depends on the age when he came in at.
Yeah, I don't know. I know he was like 18. So
Yeah, so that'll be a tough one. That'll be hey, I ain't gonna lie. If Derek loses that spot to anybody, Wemby is the perfect person to lose it to.
yep, that's fair. And then, what was the other game or person I want? Oh, Joel Embiid, man, is it time for him to hang it up?
Man, I don't know.
He was looking
I'm
real
not
bad
sold on
out
him
there.
hanging it up. I'm not sold on it right now, bro. I don't. Embiid is a problem. It's his last night. I don't. He had 4 points.
Yeah, he played 20 minutes.
Bro, he played very bad.
He was
I was watching him. He wasn't jumping. He made me think of that song the whole time that game was playing. You know that one when your legs don't work like they used. Like that's all I was thinking the whole game, bro. Because he was moving like he was super stiff. But
molasses.
man, I didn't understand it. Especially now that we're on the topic. When we got this young boy exploding on his team.
VJ, bro.
Most points in a debut ever
I think he was third.
as a rookie.
I want to say he was third.
Bro, they said he had the most at 34.
I thought Wilt had like 43.
Nah, that ain't. We ain't see that.
No.
We didn't see that. That ain't documented.
Well, okay, bro. Whatever you say.
Nah, but
No, hold on. I wanna go on a rant right now about that for 1 second. For 1 second. Give me this time. I'm staring to the camera as I say this.
you have the floor.
For those of you out there who don't believe in the Wilt Chamberlain 100-point game, I think you are the dumbest people alive. I truly do. This game happened in what? I want to say 64, 63, right? 1,000, 2,000 people was at the game, and I'm gonna be honest. It was probably all white people. Back then, ain't like black people. Why would they lie about a 7'3" black dude scoring 100 points? What would they? Why would they lie about? They don't like them. They don't like black people back then. They ain't got no reason to lie. That's one of the main reasons why I believe in it so much. Am I wrong?
I stamped that. Bro.
Am I wrong?
No, you're 100% right. Why would they say that at all when they already didn't like this man?
I'm saying,
Like, well, they was mad when he was doing them people. People who he played for, or the team he played for, they loved him. Every other team in the league despised that man. Nobody would let that narrative go that long if it was fake.
no way impossible, no way in hell. They would be screaming from the rooftops. Nah, he ain't scoring no 100 points. Nah, he ain't nothing but a.
He ain't do that. Hey, yo.
I had to stop, man.
Chat, but listen, EJ Edgecombe did set a record, but it wasn't the points. It was the most points in a first quarter by a rookie. He got LeBron by that.
Yeah, he
14
did.
first quarter points.
Mm-hmm. I saw that.
And then he set the record for the most by a rookie in a debut. Allen Iverson had 30, and he had 34.
Ooh.
That's great company to be a part of. EJ.
It is.
Bro, do you know what they're giving this man his nickname? This is what I was trying to get to right here. Why I said I had a little tidbits to throw in. His nickname right now is the Generator. And they're calling him that because they said back when he was in the Bahamas, he said it was him and his whole family living in a house off one generator. Now they said he the generator.
That's crazy. That's tough.
Not only that, back to this same game. Shout out to that boy from Kentucky. Y'all know, listen, I don't know if people know me. I'm a Duke fan. But secondly, I rock with Calipari. My favorite player, Derrick Rose, he had him in Memphis. I rock with all the guards Calipari bring out. That boy Tyrese Maxey had a good 40 last night.
Oh my goodness.
He had like 43.
Hooping.
Bro, they're calling their backcourt EJ Max.
Simple.
That is so tough, bro.
Simple but great.
BJ Max, give them that, bro.
Simple but great.
It was looking unstoppable. Two youngins looking unstoppable last night.
Thanks. Until the lights got too bright.
That backcourt has a bright future. Hey, listen. They young. That's what I just said. They young. They gonna make mistakes.
He bricked the fuck out both them free throws.
They have a bright future. That's so unfortunate, bro.
Like, no disrespect. And, shit happens, bro. I probably would have missed the most, too. But
bro, I'm telling you, when like you said, lights get bright in them moments, open at night.
First NBA game ever. Shit happens to the best of us, bro. I don't what and his number was ugly too. Was he was wearing 77? I think.
Yeah.
He was trying to be Luka or something.
I don't know why he picked 77. It's a very random number to pick for him, but hey.
Yeah.
He said, "Let me show y'all something. I'm one more than my team. I'm the one my team needed. That's why I'm 77, and they the 76."
Is that it? That would be crazy if that was it.
I hope not, but that's funny if that is it, bro.
That would be the most ridiculous reason. They need.
Let's talk about these rookies, though, man. Let's talk about these rookies and they debut.
Let's talk about your boy, bro. He shit the bed. What happened?
Bro, everybody said it, including Shaq. Put D'Lo in the game. Stop trying to make Cooper run the point guard. That's not what he does. Kenny the Jet said it too. He said, as your running point guard, your mindset is not to create for yourself no more. That's the main thing that Cooper Flag does great. Create his own buckets. If you're having him trying to create for other people, his mind is not on scoring no more. It's one of his best his aspects. He played off the ball great, and he played defense great. He still played defense pretty great. I mean, there's not much you can do when you got them Twin Towers down there. They played Cornette and Wemby the whole game. That's ignorant, but I'm not against it. I like that because what are you gonna do? We got 7'4" people on the court. They playing 2K, honestly, bro. Let's just be honest. They got 2 7'4s and we can't do nothing about it.
Can nobody?
One can shoot and one can shoot and one can board. It's bad. But he still finished with a double-double. He had 10 points, 10 boards. He shot 4 for 13, which is horrendous. But I think if they make the lineup, Elo, Clay, Coop, and then use the Lively and AD, and then sometimes they'll need to move Lively out, put Coop to the floor, put PJ Washington in, have a little small ball game. That'll be more effective for them. And let Nembhard was hooping last night.
I agree.
It was like, boy, you and your brother look real similar. Y'all hoop the same.
Dylan Harper had himself a good game.
Team. Hey, listen, 15-4-2. I'm looking at it. I'm telling you. He had a great game. It's kind of hard not to have a good game when you got all the attention on that man scoring 40 points.
Yeah, that's fair.
You're easy to go off. But, hey, even he said it, though. I saw a video of him afterwards. He said this man had like 40 and 30. Talking about Wemby. And then he was like, no, but what I'll tell you before the game. Hey, Dylan, and this ain't no LeBron stuff. When Wemby confirmed it, Dylan told him before the game he's going to have 30 points. And he went out there and dropped 40. You know what BJ did already? Colin Kniffel had a great opening night. Nothing major. 11 points.
Ace Bailey did not.
Hey, how did you know the next name I was gonna say?
Because I have him on my fantasy basketball team.
2 points, 4 boards, 2 assists.
How many minutes?
Man, I don't even know. Enough.
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 It wasn't great.
Got Trey Johnson. Trey Johnson had a great game for the Wizards. I think he has a good future there. No, I think he has a really good future on that team. Jeremiah Fears. He had 17 points when that New Orleans opening. He shot 7 for 10.
How did my boy Zion do, bro? How was he looking out there?
I was looking pretty good. They had a good game, bro. It just Ja had a better one.
Ja, yeah, he was hooping. I heard. I don't get all the chance. Another rant, bro. NBA, you need a better way of showing y'all basketball games, bro. How was I not able to watch the Chicago Bulls play? And there's one city over, bro. Like, come on, it's only 6 hours. They're like the closest basketball team outside of the Pacers. Or no,
yeah,
Memphis.
They're 4. If the Memphis is 4, they're 4. Yeah, Chicago is. Yeah.
And none of those teams were, I think, playing when the Bulls were playing. So, figure it out, bro. Figure it out. I need a better way to watch these games.
You know who shocked me, though? Even though he really didn't shock me. I knew this was going to happen. 2 people, actually. So, the main one was Igor Dimon for the Nets. He had a nice little game. He had 14 points, 5 boards. He'll be a nice little backup point guard for them. I think he has a good future of doing some things there. But my boy, now he didn't actually play there, but he did commit to Duke, but he didn't play. He went to the draft. Cedric Coward, he's playing for crazy last name, right? I know. He's playing for Memphis. He's going to be a good piece for them now that they lost Desmond Bane. Because he plays that role that Desmond Bane was playing. He plays defense. He can be an irritant to all guards and forwards. But he also had 14 points with his 3 rebounds and 2 steals. Like, he impacts the game. He's not Desmond Bane, of course. You know, Desmond Bane is a great defender and a great hooper. But he can fill that void and work up to being that. We all know Desmond Bane wasn't what he is now then. He worked to get there.
Mm-hmm. He had to with them short ass arms.
He wrecks arms for sure.
Boy,
all in all, man, I'm excited. I'm excited for the NBA. It's a lot going on right now.
Now
the Bucks.
I don't know how I forgot to bring this up or even mention it. This Chauncey Billups and Terry Rozier got arrested today along with 6 other people in the NBA and 34 people in 11 states overall. Got arrested for illegal gambling operations, bro. What the f is going on? Why?
It's funny you say that because when I was looking at the rookies, it popped up that Shams tweeted a statement from Chauncey Billups' attorney.
Good Lord, bro. The FBI arrested. That's how you know they cook, bro. If the FBI
both of them are fighting the case.
If the FBI charge you, bro, it's raps. That means that they got enough, and it's over for you, bro. There's no way.
Chauncey and Terry Rozier both gave statements to their attorneys to release that said they're going to fight the claims they was doing any of this. Did you see that they said it was stuff? It was one of Bron's old coaches. He was giving them information that when he was hurt, it was giving out information when LeBron wouldn't play.
Yeah.
What is up with
and this had something to do with the mafia, bro?
Oh.
Yes.
Hold on.
Let me read this. Billups was charged in connection to an illegal poker operation tied to the mafia, while Terry Rozier is accused of manipulating his performance during NBA game to benefit illegal betting. Damon Jones, a former NBA player, is one of 3 people charged in both indictments.
That's who it was. That was the coach.
Well, Damon Jones?
Yes, he was the coach that was giving out information about LeBron.
Bro, I don't... Why? You're in the NBA. You're the head coach of an NBA team. Why do you feel the need? Maybe some things just can't be explained. Maybe terrible people are just terrible people. But why did you feel the need to make more money off of people when you already make millions of dollars anyway?
$200,000 worth of bets on Terry Rozier's under after he said he's going to go out of the game with a foot injury. He told them, "I will be leaving the game early with a foot injury," and then proceeded to play horribly before this supposed foot injury occurred.
Yeah, they done for, bro. Scary, bro. Done for.
He's cooked. Hall of Fame cooked.
Oh yeah, 100% Hall of Fame cooked. Both of their yes, Hall of Fame cooked. Chaunsey Billups cooked. I don't.
Chauncey, what was you doing, bro?
Bro,
We had a great career. You got a ring.
His coaching career was going pretty damn good up until this point. And it was funny because after the game,
team,
I think they played on Wednesday, right? Last night they played yesterday, and one of the reporters asked him a question of like, how do you handle these moments, these pressure moments? Do you get nervous when he was like, man, I don't get nervous, bro. If things happen, I let them happen, bro. I'm not worried about none of that, bro. Play carefree or something to that effect. And then the next day, my man gets arrested by the FBI. I couldn't believe it, bro. And it's not the first time this shit happens. What was it, Porter last year? And it was Calvin Ridley in the NFL the year, like 2-3 years ago. He got caught. He was suspended from the NFL for Jameson Williams got caught betting on his own games. Like, bro, come on. This has happened from the beginning of time, bro. Since like 1926 when the White Sox threw the World Series on purpose for gambling purposes.
People are going to get caught, bro. Just stop.
Like, why do professional
use
athletes
your money and do other things? You can still gamble, just don't gamble on yourself. Do what Drake do. Drake be putting all his money on an online roulette game, just hoping that he wins.
Like,
and he does.
Bet on a different sport. If you play basketball, bet on baseball and football. If you play football, bet on basketball. Like, why you gotta bet on the game, on the sport you play?
It's so easy because the amount of money you can bet on guaranteed bets can win you so much money because of how much money you putting down. When I put $10 on a 5-leg parlay that's guaranteed, I'm only getting like $5 out of that. If you put 10,000, that's worth it.
If you put 10,000 on a 2-leg, just maybe a passing touchdown by Pat Mahomes and Jalen Hurts, that's gonna get you an extra $5,000 or something crazy like that.
And that's already play money to you. The 10,000 was play money because you're betting it. So that extra 5 you're getting, that 15 you now have, invest it back in on another parlay. Don't even worry. Don't even take it out of there.
Keep it in there. This is my gambling money.
This is what I'm allotted this week. Next week, next check, I'll put another 10 grand in there and keep going. After a while, it's almost like investing in yourself. You're gonna have a lot of money in there. Now, you're gonna take some wins and some losses, so don't bet all of it. Spread it out.
Unless it's a lock. Nah, I'm just kidding. There's no such thing.
Hey, there's no such thing as a lock.
But sometimes,
your lock, boy, you'll be like, "Oh yeah, Steph Curry guaranteed 1 3-pointer." He had one of those games.
Fuck around and be happening to me, bro. Fuck around and happen to me. I know one time it was KD 2 threes. My man had, but he had like 25 points. I was like, come on, bro. Not 1 3? Get out of here. And that's when I was like,
I'm about it. He'll respond.
Fuck that. I'll fuck him in his Twitter fingers, bro. I'm not trying to. Whatever, bro. But that's the craziest shit that I can't believe it.
But when I saw that earlier, I was like, huh? Chauncey, what's up, bro?
What's going on? Why? I don't know. Maybe one day we'll get an answer from these professional athletes why they be throwing games and shit like that. But moving on to our final topic of the day. We're halfway through the NFL season. And now I have one thing to say. And too bad Breesties isn't here because he would love what I'm about to say and be like, I told you so. But the Kansas City Chiefs, man, they look pretty great. They're looking pretty damn good, dude.
It did tell you that early on.
I mean, look, I was just playing what was in front of me, bro. They did not look good at the beginning of the season.
Hey, Rasheed Rice back.
But they got all their weapons back, and they looking pretty good.
That's the problem, bro. We ain't seen Mahomes with all his weapons in a while. And he got all of them now, and it's looking scary.
The only problem is their run game. They ain't got one. They don't have one. Their leading rusher is Patrick Mahomes. If your leading rusher is your QB, that's not good. So hopefully that's not gonna be a problem. Hopefully Pacheco and Kareem Hunt, and I know they got this rookie that they've been involving more in the offense. If they can get their run game together, they're gonna be a force. Otherwise,
Step back.
Yep.
We're not about that run. Step back. We'll get them.
Yep. And then any other teams you liking right now? You think who shocked you that they're that good?
Oh, shocking me? No.
Shit, I could give you one right now.
Just playing good. You already know the Lions are always gonna go crazy.
The Lions are going crazy.
And shout out to the Lions for one of the best touchdown celebrations I've seen in a long time. They hit that Spider-Man, Superman. That was so fire, bro.
That was a fire picture.
Scored, hit the pose, and then St. Brown hopped over him. I said, "Hey, yo, that's tough."
That was
then
a fire
picture. The
picture.
steal shot up made it even better.
Well, no, a team that shocked me and that we didn't even, I don't think, talked about. The Indianapolis Colts, bro. The Indianapolis Colts are so fucking good right now. What are they, 5-2 or something like that? Danny Dimes is playing unbelievably.
At all. I think the main person we probably talked about was Jonathan Taylor, because we know he's good every year. We didn't talk about them as an overall team, and they are playing phenomenal. Like you said, I just said it earlier. Sometimes it's not you, it's where you're at. Danny Dimes wasn't doing that where he was just at. They put that man on a practice squad as a safety.
They did.
Now he over here,
Hooping.
and he's back, baby. He's back.
He's got all the weapons he can want when you really think about it. I don't know why we didn't he's got Michael Pittman, Josh Downs, Tyler Warren, Jonathan Taylor. Their defense is stacked as well.
You're spitting bars right now to the people who already knew this. Everybody who was still believing in him, they like, look at you. But everybody else was like, man, his career's done. Because where did he go? He went to Minnesota after that, right?
Yeah, he was the backup in Minnesota. And apparently that was like a big deal for him because he was like, man, I saw how, a good coach treats his team and his quarterback. And that made that he was like, that opened my eyes on how like things are supposed to be. The security money, he was kind of taking a shot at New York because he was like, this shit was crazy. I didn't expect nothing like that. I was like, whew, fire Brian Daboll now.
I ain't gonna say it, but I'm pretty sure we know another person who just left there did the same thing.
Yeah.
Saquon was saying some of the same stuff. But speaking of New York, they ain't doing the best. But them two boys,
they exciting, bro. They play. They football players.
I don't know if you follow the dude on Instagram who be doing all this stuff. Or he be like talking about how people react. Mm-hmm. I know his main thing he blew up on was how thugs act in Gotham when Batman.
I know you're talking about.
Bro, so have you seen the one about Cam?
I did. I think I seen that one.
Bro, it's so funny. He said his first words was Hulk no juke. Hulk truck. Bro, he said that man, he said you would think that if you see 8 people in the box, he's going to the outside, right? No.
No, the fuck he's not.
Bro, Cam is a psychopath, bro. Like
psychopath, bro.
He really runs the ball like he don't care about his life. And it's so exciting. Like, we don't see crash outs like that normally in that position no more. We see a whole bunch of elusive running backs. Like, don't get me wrong, we got the Saquons and them that will take contact. But Cam makes contact. He looks to go run into people. Like,
he scored a touchdown and it was still trying to truck this dude that was like near the back of the end zone.
it's not about shying away from contact. He goes towards it on purpose. Like he like, ooh, there's a person trying to stop me. He on the other side of the field. He on the right hash, dude on the left hash trying to chase him. Let me run toward him real quick. Damn, you have all of this field in front of you. It ain't worth it. I want to hit somebody. Hey,
Bruh.
like I said, I love it. And Dart, oh man, he's just fun to watch, bro. It's like Kirk Chains, but a young version. I love it, bro. Like he out there doing what he do, throwing dimes, and it's crazy. It's beautiful.
Man, did you see the beef between Russell Wilson and Sean Payton?
Yes, I did see that. It was
That
real weird. It came out of nowhere.
Look, man. Russ he was tired of the disrespect. The way they did him in Denver was dirty as fuck. The way that Sean Payton was screaming at him on the sideline was dirty as fuck. And then finally, he gets out that situation, and the man still got something to say about him. What did he say? He was like, man, we knew about Jackson Dart, and finally the New York Giants made the right decision and put him on the field. We was just hoping that they would have figured it out before we played them or after we played them. And I was like, whoo, damn. And that's when Russell Wilson went off. Hey, let me try to find the quote.
Is that quote he said?
Because he went off. Hold on. Classless but not surprised. Didn't realize you're still bounty hunting 15 plus years later through the media. Oh, woo! Woo! Bringing up Bounty Gate, bruh. That was like one of the most dirtiest things you could have done. That was,
He on his ass.
I was so happy for Russell Wilson. I was like, way to stand up for yourself, bro, because you really should have did that when you was in Denver. Because I'm not taking the disrespect.
If we're being honest, he definitely should have.
Oh, 100%. You can't have a grown man talk to another grown man like that, like he did, and then how the ownership of the Denver Broncos did him dirty as hell, and then not stand up for yourself, bro. But, you know, at least he did it now. Earn a little bit more.
I guess he had to pick his battle when he wanted to pick it, but I'm glad he finally chose to actually pick it.
Mm-hmm. And then...
Yeah, man, the NFL is exciting, bro.
Oh, one more team. I got to talk about my boys real quick. The Chicago Bears, baby. It was bleak. I don't know. It was bleak at the beginning, man. We lose in the fourth quarter to the Vikings. That was tragic. Then we get absolutely demolished by the Lions in week 2. But, man, we bounced back. And won 4 straight. Who we beat? Dallas, the Raiders, and we just beat, who did we just beat? The Saints. We beat some. Oh, and Washington. Yes, the revenge. The revenge was so sweet, man. It was such a grimy game. It was raining hard as hell. The field was soaked. Jaden Daniels did not play. Well, he did. He had his moments where he was dropping dimes into buckets, but he threw that pick in the beginning. He fumbled. The most crucial play of the game is when he fumbled the snap, the handoff to Jackery Krosky-Merritt or Bill, whichever way he wants to be called. And we went down the field and scored that field goal. Oh man, I couldn't sit still, dude. I couldn't sit still. I was pacing back and forth from the hallway to my seat. I was back and forth. I was like, oh my gosh, I can't do it. I can't take it. And when he finally hit that mug, I was like, thank God, bro. I was so happy. And Caleb Williams is playing so well. He's got, I want to say, 10 touchdowns and 2 interceptions, or maybe more touchdowns. I can't remember. He might not be too terribly accurate. He does miss some throws here and there that he should make. But overall, he's playing pretty good. Our run game is looking really good, surprisingly enough, considering our running back is blind most of the time. Nah, shout out to DeAndre Swift, man. He playing pretty well, even though sometimes he misses big ass wide open holes that he can run through. But shout out to him. And our defense, despite missing Jalen Johnson and we were missing a lot of defensive players for the first 4 weeks, but they've been playing pretty good. And now we're sitting 4-2 in probably the strongest division in football, if I had to say, with the Packers, the Lions, the Bears, and the Vikings. I think it's the strongest division in the NFL.
I do that.
They're the only division in football that is not the team. None of the teams have a negative record. The only division in football that doesn't have a negative record. But that should change soon because the Vikings are 3-3.
Hey, all I gotta say is this though. I called it at the beginning, and I told y'all it wasn't because of my bro played there. They're having a good season, man.
They are. Luther Burton, he makes a good play here and there too, bro.
Oh, I wasn't talking about that team. I'm talking about the Panthers.
Oh, right, Turk. My fault. They bounced back. They did. Who they just beat?
They beat the Dolphins, the Cowboys, and the Jets. Back to back.
I mean,
because they lost their first 2 games. Then they came back and beat the Falcons 30-0. That was like a what?
Yeah, that's right.
And the Patriots came and gave them some whoop up, 42-13. It was a little bad.
Hey, but they're back now. They're doing pretty surprisingly well. 27
points against the Dolphins, 30 points against the Cowboys, and 13 against the Jets. The Jets game was a nail biter. 13-6. That was one of the ones.
Hey, it's a lot of exciting sports to go around, man. It's a good time.
But unfortunately, they play the Bills on Sunday,
and they might probably not win that game. Who knows, man? The Bills, they've been losing, so anything is possible.
They have. Anybody can get beat, bro.
Anybody
can get beat.
Everybody's been losing this year, so it's anybody's.
The Suns won a basketball game. Listen, the Suns won a basketball game yesterday. I was very confused by that.
So, hey, anybody can win at any given time. But all right, y'all, that is, I want to say, episode 6, 7. Well, that's been another episode of Beyond the Blacktop podcast. Like, comment, subscribe if you haven't already. Check us out this upcoming Monday on the Tap In, and we will see y'all.
I will be there
next week.